Hello from Abu Dhabi, UAE. We're at Qasr Al Watan today. This is the National Palace. We're going to go and see some bling, I think. It's here in the center of Abu Dhabi. It's 65 dirhams per person to get in. Let's go and see what it's all about and if it's worth you coming to take a visit. Come on, let's go. So it's really peaceful here and beautiful as well. Look at the size of the place, all modern, and you also get a view of the buildings of Abu Dhabi as well in the center. So let's give it a go. So we're not making the same mistake as we did in the mosque. We're wearing long trousers. Yes, we made a mistake in the mosque. We rocked up with shorts. We had to go back to the hotel and get changed. It was a little bit stressful, and it's 32 degrees, and I tell you what, it's sweating. It really is. Come on, let's get in. So what you've got to remember about Abu Dhabi is it's so new here that even Google doesn't know. I mean, this is our last day today. We've got to go to the airport for 2 o'clock. We had some hours to kill. We woke up this morning and looked at things to do, and we've driven past an aquarium, which we went to SeaWorld yesterday. So we went past an aquarium which we could have gone to, and get this, there's a place called Abu Dhabi Snow with real snow. Jack found it, and it looks amazing. So we've missed that. So it's not very well advertised, and I don't think many people have visited this place as much as Dubai. So it's quite hard to find things to do other than these sort of attractions like this. So there you go. There is loads more to do. We have to come back to Abu Dhabi, but my advice would be to fly in there because it's cheaper. Spend a few days here and then just drive down to Dubai. That is what we're doing next if we come back. I'm still on a 50-50. Anyway, let's get tickets for this and let's get inside. Oh, this is interesting. We have to get a bus. I didn't realise this. Well, you live and learn. Come on. Sit at the back. All the naughty people sit at the back. Oh, you sitting there? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to sit behind you then.
Enjoy your journey along the ceremonial road.
Ceremonial road.
Building work began on the palace in 2010.
Here we go.
And was finished in 2007.
So we've got some information going on, but they took my microphones again. I don't understand it. I know it's a little lapel microphone, but it went under the scanner and they were like, we need your microphones. So I had to put them in a little envelope with a number 9 on, take a picture, and I'll get that on the way out. I don't understand it. This has got a microphone. A phone has got a microphone. I don't know why. Anybody answer me that question? So here we go. We're on the main entrance here, and look at this place. So it's giving you all the information. It's saying nobody lives here. It's literally used for like grand events, grand meetings, you know, big summit meetings. And well, so me and Jack can have a little look around as well. Wow, look at this. Wow. I can't get you a look at the front because, well, somebody's took the front seat. We should have got the front seat, really. Wow, look at this. So this is a lot better than the Grand Mosque. The Grand Mosque was chaotic. It wasn't a very nice experience for us at all, but this is really chill. So you can see the buildings over there. Absolutely amazing. Nothing like Dubai. Dubai is a lot more built up. I think this place will go that direction. I'm not sure. I hope they don't. I hope they sort of try and keep it a little bit more traditional. Look at that. Wow, this is gorgeous. So glad we did this. Here we go. Look at this. Wow. I feel like an important person already, and it's so peaceful. Honestly, if you want to do something here in Abu Dhabi to see one of these buildings, obviously I would suggest going to the Grand Mosque, but don't expect it to be like this. It is chaotic and well, it's just really, really busy. So here we are. Look at this. Look at this. Where is he? There he is. Look. His last day in Abu Dhabi. His last day in UAE before we head off to Cyprus in a couple of hours. You know, we're getting about, aren't we? But look at this place. Everyone's getting the old selfies. But it's not a selfish type of place by the looks of it. Can imagine if it was busier. But it is very big. Look at the size of this. Oh, I'm going to have to do one of those 360 degrees in a minute, aren't I? Look at this. So we were sort of stuck for things to do. We were going to spend a day around the pool, but this one here, who, you know, usual teenager, would have thought, he'd have said, oh yeah, let's just chill. He said, no, I don't want to sit around a pool all day.
That's boring.
He said, I want to go and have a look around. Bloody hell. There you go. All the old selfies here, look. It is just a selfie place. Look at the size of the place. It's huge. I am going to do my old 360 Mr TravelON, and I've got something important to tell you as well. And I feel like it's a special occasion being here with the thing that I'm going to tell you about. Hold fire. Oh, look, big group photo there. Big group photo. Memories for life. Right, ready for this? Ready? Here we go. 360 degree view of this huge place. Look at that. Absolutely massive. So, what have I got to tell you and what have I got to show you? Let me show you. Before I show you this beautiful place, let me show you these beautiful things. Finally, I've got myself some new trainers. I've took off the ones that had holes in. They've been used to death. I got myself some new Skechers. Look at this, and a bargain, and a discount, and their brand new design, and they're called Skechers Monster. Look at that. And what better way to break them in than in this palace? Yes, important shoes for important people in important buildings. Wow. It's like another world when you think about it. Where all the money's coming from and stuff, and where all the money is. This is where it is. This is where all the rich and famous come. Do they not know they've got the most famous people here? Mr TravelON and Jack. Travel gurus. And look at the size of the door. Look at the size of the door. Why is it so big? Because they know the giants from Egypt are coming one day. They've built it especially. I don't know when this place was built. I'll try and find out. Oh, so it was built in 2010 and they're still building giant doorways. They know something's coming. Look at the door. That is huge. Wow. Look at that. That is mental. Massive handles as well. Look at that. Bloody hell. Right, come on. Let's get inside. Ready? Here we go. Oh my days. Wow. Look at this. This is stunning. Whoa. That is cool, eh?
That's very cool.
What an amazing place. Look at it. So Jack said it was built in 2010. Oh look, you can have your professional photography there, look. Oh, I really don't know who's buying these things. 25 quid for all the photos here and in Dubai. £25.
Imagine how much this place costs.
Well, go and find out. Go and find out how much it costs to be made. Ask this guy here. Look at that. Huge archway here, look. All marble.
There's a rich person in Dubai who has this material made in a car.
Really?
It's material made in a car.
He has a car made of that?
Yeah.
That'd be too heavy, it wouldn't even drive. Jack said there's a rich person that's got a car like that. Look at all the mosaics, look. Must have took hours and hours and hours. It's just huge. Whoa, indeed. What a stunning place. And so much more peaceful than the Grand Mosque. Don't get me wrong, the Grand Mosque was a beautiful building, but it was just so commercialised. It really was so commercialised there. And it was just full of horrible people disrespecting what I think, it is a place of worship. And it was just such a... I didn't like it at all. But I'll tell you about it one day. In fact, I might not even post a video, because I don't think it was a correct place to even be making a video. But we'll talk about it one day. Anyway, this place is completely different. Look at it. A couple of tour guides over there, look. And wow, look, I see a thing over there that looks like a massive block of gold or something, or a mirrored thing. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. I might have to do one of my 360 selfies in a minute. That I don't get in anybody's way doing. I just stand in one spot. Look, let me show you. Right in the centre. And there I am. Look. Check that out. Even the floor, look, spotlessly clean. The attention to detail in the floor, and then all the way up there. Wow! And all the way back. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Gorgeous. So this was a great idea of Jack's, actually. It's fully air conditioned, nice and cool. Even with the long trousers on, we're there. And I think we'll kill a good couple of hours here. Well, we'll kill a good hour here at least before heading to the airport or somewhere else. But like I said, Google, not much information on things to do in Abu Dhabi. So I'm going to tell you about it. Here we go. I thought it was gold, but it's just the reflection. Here, look. It's like a giant cube. A giant tube. It's like a giant cube, look. Oh.
I can see myself 3 times.
There you go. Look, there's loads of us. Look at that. Let me take you around here. Look, I'll take you through here. This will be cool. Through the side. Presume you can go this way. I'm going this way anyway. Yeah, you can. Look, then there's another side here. And a beautiful chandelier there. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. He's trying to get a picture there, look. So I was shot this morning because he had the opportunity to do absolutely nothing today. I said, look, we don't have to check out till 12. We've got a couple of hours to kill, but we could just chill around the pool at the hotel. For me, that's boring as well, because you know me, I have to keep on the go. But he was like, no way. He said, I want to do at least something. We're only here for a short time, so I was quite impressed with that for a young lad. Because I know a lot of teenagers would just be like, yeah, I'm chilling. Look at that up there. Wow. And I'm going to walk straight to the centre here and then show you. I'll show you stand by to get dizzy. I'm going to show you all the way around. Here we go, look, right in the centre. Let's get right on there, because there's no one here. Ready? Look at them new shoes. Oh, from the new shoes to the new palace, look. Let's go 360 round here. Wow, look at that. And then I'll show you the roof. Right here, look. Whoa. Look at that. That is just stunning, isn't it? every single part of it is just beautiful. There you go. I don't know what this bit is here, but it's the one huge pillar, look, all the way up there. And all these big doors, I wonder what's behind them. I want to go in and have a look. Some nice sofas there to chill out on. I could have a good old sleep there, couldn't I? But you know one thing I haven't seen? Toilet. We can't go anywhere without finding a toilet, can we?
You can see yourself double.
Can you see myself double in here? Let's have a look. Where?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look.
Mr TravelON.
Wow, where? Oh, I need to move that way a bit. There, look, there's 4 of us. Get here, look. There we go, look, all 4 of us.
Boom.
Boom. Boom indeed. Gorgeous. Everywhere you look, there's beautiful chandeliers, and I've just spoke to a lady. She says it costs billions to build because everything, the marble's from Italy, the chandeliers are from France,
The doors from Germany.
and the doors from Germany. And this says access restricted here. Oh, I want to know what's in there. Secrets of something. Where's he going? He's going into a secret room. He's going into the cube. God, I hope we don't get attacked. Ooh, look at this. Wow. I can't see a bloody thing. I hope I don't trip up. Wow, look at this. So this is the other side of that cube.
Yeah, this is the optical illusion stuff.
Wow, look at that. Absolutely incredible. That is crazy. Wow, look, you can see that.
She's coming to look at us.
You can see the palace in all different colours. Oh. 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 Whoa, that is super cool. Look,
So,
you can't come to a palace like this without misbehaving a little bit, can you? We're not misbehaving, but watch this. And there he is, look. There he is. There he is. There he is, look. Boom. There he is in red. There he is over there. Let's go get him before he gets kicked out. There's someone else. Here we go, look, there's some more places here. Some more French chandeliers up there, look. That is just... Every time I see a chandelier, do you remember the Only Fools and Horses episode with the chandelier? It always reminds me of that. That's all I think about when I see chandeliers like that. Wow, look at it. So we're heading this way to presidential gifts and collaborations. I don't know what that is, but there'll be no gifts being bought from Mr TravelON. He might be in the palace with his brand new sneakers on, but he ain't spending no more money. My old trainers, by the way, I've chucked in the bin. You'll be glad to hear. I'll tell you what, I don't even think anybody will take them. They're destroyed. They've gone. And this way, presidential gifts, presidential banquets, spirit of collaboration, a memory from the palace, and toilets.
I need a toilet.
Boom. He needs a toilet, bloody hell. Right, let's find the toilets. I'm going for a presidential wee. I'll see you in 3. Right, I'm coming to you from the presidential toilet. There's only 2 toilets in here. Everything's gold. Even the gold bum washer, look. Even the handle's gold. Toilet roll's gold. Look at that. Very posh. Let's get out of here. Jack's waiting. Super posh toilet. Definitely washing your hands because it's posh soap as well. Guys, take advantage of the posh soap. Oh, come on. Proper posh in here. I have just shown you the presidential toilets. Found another cube as well. Let's go in. So we found another cube. Look, and there's something inside. There's like a little glass thing here. So this is inside the cube again. It's like a kaleidoscope. Ah, maybe I'll see Jack through the other side. Hang on. Yeah, I can see Jack. There he is. Hang on. Yeah, there he is. Look. That is so cool, look at that. And he's up there as well. No way. That is mad. Look at that. That is super cool. Like a kaleidoscope. That was called the Mirrors of Reflection. There you go. How cool. So we were just in there taking a picture, and some parents have just let their little girl just run around. She's hanging off the little octagons, like hanging like this, putting her feet all up the walls. Parents are sat on the sofa, you know, stick up their asses, proper posh, proper snooty. And I said to the little girl, I said, well, do you mind moving? And in the end I had to get the parents, said, do you want to come and get your child out of here, please? Just looked at me like I'd asked them, I don't know. Oh, do you know what? It's the posh stuck-up ones that are the worst when it comes to parenting. But they'll be down the school. Oh, look at me. Oh, we're perfect. Wow, it's like a museum here. Diplomatic gift collection. Presidents and vice presidents, look on the wall. Oh, so these are all the gifts that people have, like, from all over the world have given, like presidential gifts. It's like Mr TravelOn's office when you lot bring him something. Look, a bottle of posh water. Wow, look at these. Wow, look. Them are the little hats for the birds of prey. Here we go, look. All the stuff for falconing. Look at that. A few weapons here. Look at that. That is mad. And it tells you where they've all come from. That's from the Philippines, look. Zimbabwe. Someone's bought them a rug here. God, and how they fit that in their hand luggage. Handmade Turkmen carpet from Turkey, I think. Bloody hell. Imagine rocking up with that wrapped up. You have to put it on your shoulder. Yeah, look, don't know where this is from. It'd be cool to receive that as a gift, wouldn't it? I mean, you wouldn't be rocking around the house in it. No wonder it's in a glass box. Little dressing gown with a fluffy hat. Mrs TravelOn would be happy with that one. I could wear that one. There you go. So if you're thinking of coming to Lanzarote and bringing anything, well, this gives you a few ideas, doesn't it? So that was where all the gifts go. And this is where they all, like, have a meeting, I suppose, and have dinner. This grand room here. Look at that. I suppose the leaders sit there, look. And then everyone enjoys a bit of grub. Bet the food's good. Wow, look at this place. I don't know what it is. I think it's the prayer room. Look at that. Wow. You see the massive chandelier again? Look at that. Unbelievable. Right then, so we've done that side. We are heading over to that side and see what's over there. And then we're going to head off, get some food and get to the airport. Everywhere you look, you just see something new. Look at that. And so peaceful as well. I mean, I'm sure in summer it's a little bit busier, but so peaceful. So I don't know what this is, but there's a queue for it.
Probably get photos.
Ah, is it a selfie queue?
Yeah.
It actually is a selfish queue. Look, entrance. Oh no, it's a professional photography. Look, you can have your pro photo here. Look, there, that's what they look like in front of this thing here. With 25 quid a pop. Wow, look at that. I would let Jack go and stand there and take a picture, but he'll get in trouble. You just take a picture of the other side. But they're going inside it, look. So you can go inside and get a picture. Or top tip from Mr TravelOn, avoid the queues Just stand there, look. Just stand there. Same sort of thing. I don't even know what that is. It's pretty cool though, no? Wow, and just looking up, look. Boom. Oh, hang on. Jack's found the House of Knowledge. The House of Knowledge. Well, it's like Mr TravelON's house, this. Oh, it looks, I don't know. I think you have to read in here. That's how you become knowledgeable, don't you? I don't like reading. It's book knowledge. Look, it's just books. Well, let's have a little look at the books. We better have a little nose of the books. We don't have to read them. Jack's like, it's books. Get out of here. Who's reading books these days? It's all on the internet. Ask Google. Oh, here you go. Look, these are the early books. So let me know in the comments. Do you wish we were back to the days of books? Do you wish we were back to the days of geezers knocking on your door, selling you a pack of encyclopedias? Or are you better with Google? Let me know. Do you wish we could go back in time? I'm not sure. But look at this. So this is a meeting room and a half, look. Look at that. Imagine what decisions have been made in this room and how much money's been spent and rules being made. Wow, look at that.
I'd be in here saying they need more signs.
Yeah. Jack could be voting for more signage, because the signage is terrible wherever you go. It's like, which way's the car park? Where's this? Where's that? Not much signage anywhere. Oh, we're going in a library. We've got to be quiet. But I'll take you in anyway. Oh, wow. Now, there's quite a few books in here on the subject of Google and books. Wow, look at this. Look how many books there are, look. All the way up there, look. All the way down there. Wow, look at that. Well, that was the library. I expected to see like big old books. Just looked like they had like Mills and Boon and Roald Dahl on there, didn't it? It was just like normal colourful books. New ones. Oh well, there you go. Maybe if I write an autobiography one day, I can stick it in there. Don't know what it'd be called. Ranting with Mr TravelON, probably. Right, come on. I think we're getting out of here now. I'm not sure. Let's go and see. Wow, look at this. This is the exit, and what a view. Wow. Now that is a view. It is roasting when you come out of there. It's fully air conditioned in there. Oh. And when you come out here, the heat just hits you. But look at that. Views of Abu Dhabi. Wow. Oh, look, the old fountain's going. The old selfies are there, look. Get a pic. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. What a view. You can see all over Abu Dhabi from here. Wow. And I don't know what that way is. Have we been over there?
Yeah.
Oh, we have, Jack says. Look at that.
I want a different apple.
Stunning. Get in, go on. I'm surprised not. I'm sure somebody's tried to get in there. Some knob.
From how hot it is.
Wow, it is roasting. Right, let's get back on that bus. Look, they're coming and going, look, one after the other. Get back to the entrance, get my microphones back. And then food and airport. Exciting stuff. So there you go, that was Qasr Al Watan, probably pronounced that completely wrong. The National Palace. There you go, that's an easier one to say, isn't it? Beautiful place, 100% worth coming to see. I mean, if you are going to come to Abu Dhabi, the Grand Mosque is certainly one of the big attractions, but this beats it hands down in my opinion. For a day out or an hour out, or, well, how long have we been here? About an hour?
Hour.
For an hour out, well worth it. Now we've got to wait for the bus, and I'll see you in the airport. I was going to say I'll see you in Cyprus, but of course, travel day video on the way. See you later.